I'm still here at the Emirates Stadium, and I'm going to compare the F35 with the J35, two very similar looking aircraft. The F35 is an American made stealth fighter, and the J35 is a Chinese built stealth fighter. So why does the J35, for example, look like the F35, and what it really means? Okay, let's begin at that point. So why do they look similar? Why do these two fighter aircraft, the American and the Chinese aircraft, why do they look similar? They're both stealth fast jets, stealth technology. There's a lot of copycat accusations, but what's the truth? There's more beneath the surface. We're comparing America's F-35 Lightning II with China's new J-35 stealth fighter. So let's talk about speed, stealth, strategy, and yes, design similarities. Where do we start? Let's start with speed and the engines of both of these aircraft. The F-35 is a single engine. Top speed is about 1200 miles per hour, which is Mach 1.6. J-35 is a twin engine aircraft. Its speed is about between Mach 1.8 to Mach 2, and it's about 1500 miles per hour. But speed alone isn't enough. What we're looking at is stealth and sensors. Sun Tzu said all warfare is based on deception. The F-35 is built to be invisible, radar quiet, with top sensors like the AN/APG-81 radar. The J-35 also has stealth features, a smooth body and hidden missiles, very low radar profile, but it is a bit less refined according to the Americans. But being quiet on radar is more important than being fast. And the F-35, the American aircraft, is also quieter on radar. So why so similar? The J-35 looks very similar to the F-35. This is actually about physics. Physics rules the jets. Stealth aircraft need similar shapes, angled surfaces, smooth blends, hidden weapons. So design influence will come from that. Engineers would have studied the F-35 plans. China would have gained data, so maybe even by hacking, I don't know. And their design technology, I guess. But copying a shape isn't copying the whole brain. You still need coatings, you need sensors, you need engines, and that's much more harder. So yes, they look alike, but under the skin they are different beasts. It's a different story. You look at the range and reach of these aircraft. The F-35 has about 1,100 kilometers range, but it can be extended further with aerial tankers. The J-35 is less than that, but it also can be extended with tankers, which the Chinese do not have for the time being. Then you look at know yourself and know your enemy. Americans consider the Chinese their enemy, and the Chinese establishment also considers America their potential enemy, but they're not at each other's throats so far. But if you come back to the jets, the J-35 is slightly faster. It's a bit more powerful, the engines, but the F-35 is stealthier, smarter, I guess, and much more mature sensors that we know of, and it's kind of proven in combat. So combat. Sun Tzu talks about strike where your enemy is the weakest, and being fast enough, you must be unseen in your aircraft to be able to make that first strike. Which I think the F-35 has a slight advantage over the J-35. Sun Tzu also talked about being like water. So the J-35 might be slightly louder, might be faster, but the F-35 is slightly quieter. and it's possibly a bit more flexible as well. But speed can threaten, but intelligence and stealth will decide a war. It will decide a battle. My conclusion would be that the J35 is a bit more ambitious, it's also carry capable, but the F35 is stealthy, sensor rich, and it's kind of proven. They look alike, but their strategy is different. One shouts, one thinks. This is how people would say. Sun Tzu said, speed wins skirmishes, stealth wins wars. So I don't know. I mean, both have got their plus points and negative points, but don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and remember, beneath every smart machine is a smart person, and it always depends on the pilots. Okay, and speak soon. And don't forget to again subscribe, share my stuff, and from Emirates Stadium, speak soon.